Ah, there we go. Good morning. Get some music going here. I thought we'd what's going on here? No. I'm gonna have an issue. Keyboard. Shit. Okay, so maybe we're not starting with game dev today. It seems my new keyboard is not working. It seems like the entire row here is not working. So like ZXCVB works, ASDFG works, QWE, no worky. Shit. Okay. And the time slows down, screen covered the ground. Okay, actually, I was thinking we could maybe like flip this down to. Didn't make it. Okay. Probably gonna need the soldering iron. Shit. These work, but these do not work. Okay. Let's flip this over and see. First of all, we gotta start by just replugging it. Springtime equals solitude and isolation. This is also my brand new board. The world feels better my April that I made during the week. Little problems here. So, road doesn't Is it somehow disconnected? 'Cause I'm lonely for you. work, even though I could see like W work when I had it the other way around. Okay. This is a bit strange, isn't it? There's probably something that's shorting something out somewhere. It's also the fact that the board is really weirdly. No work. Come on. Pressing buttons. E, W, Q, but it does go. Okay. Quatch, schwash. No words when I press the keys. There's a bad solder joint here somewhere. Like if I now it seems to be working. It worked perfectly. Also not quite like used to it yet. Even though quite similar. Anyway, okay. We'll see if we need to adjust going forward. Probably have to resolder something. I would guess. Oh, Wills. I would guess it's the thing on the MCU side, where like all the wires goes into the little computer inside of the keyboard. I would assume that's where the problem is. Because yeah, I haven't quite figured out how to do that. You can see on the inside that most of the like the wires and stuff for the actual matrix of the keys is kind of nice. Like I've got that figured out now with the copper wire, like a stiff copper wire instead of some other. Phone I use for webcam, it's not charging fast enough, so it's actually draining the battery. It's at 4%. Music's oh yeah, thank you. It's I've been doing some other stuff, recording myself, like live looping some stuff, and I use the same kind of setup, and I just bring up the volume for the music, or for the not music but desktop audio kind of high. Anyways, so we're working on this game called Rogues, or like at least codenamed Rogues. Get this up full screen. Play maximized, and no, now. It stopped working again. Shit, we gotta have to do the keyboard stuff, I guess. 'Cause I can't move forward now. God damn it. Also got this super janky setup where I tape the wrist rest. Makes it a little bit annoying. Okay, so what is actually happening here then? Okay, now W works. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to fix this, but nope, stop working now. Yeah. Shit. Let's just touch up on the joints and see what happens. So let's go live loop. I'm gonna do this and see. Hopefully it doesn't. Oh, it's at 3%. What the heck? Why is it? I also don't have a good. Situation. It's a bit better. Okay, so we're gonna have issues with the camera today. I'm not sure why it doesn't charge fast enough. It's like, shouldn't it be able to charge the phone as fast as? Oh, crap. Guess maybe we'll go cameraless. So let's see. Where are my tweezers? Back here. So I guess we just touch up all of these in both ends. I mean, these are solid. This is not the issue. The issue is down here by the MCU. To print something that will post that on. So here, there are some bad joints, and it's kind of hidden, unfortunately, behind all the other. Oh, look at that! Got disconnected. This part sucks. Okay, that should be hot now. Add a bunch of solder to that. Try to do this lefty. I was too tired when I was soldering this. And the question comes with these down here. How am I going to just try reflowing the solder? So finicky. You need to get some of those ribbon cables or something. They're a little bit thicker and held together better. positive. Oh, Satan. And all this seems like pretty solid, so I'm not sure. Connect. Okay. Shit's working again, so maybe that solved it. We'll see. I need to fix that, the design of that thing, so I have a better something. Okay, let's pick up the grenades and go. Okay, anyway, so this is ropes. It's a roguelike. Oh yeah, we have been recording some footage. So we have changed some of the settings to make things a little bit more intense. So let's go see if we can maybe revert some of those. This is not the right robes. Give me the right robes. Wrong repository. This one is that thing. So Encounter has this thing where I don't wait. Start changes. Go away. This one I might keep. Let's try this out. Let's do a run, and then we're gonna go into continuing where we left off last week. So we made a change where before we got upgrades that were like global to the character. Now you apply your upgrades to the actual spell. So whether it's like increasing the number of charges or anything like that. So you can see like there's a tooltip thing that comes up when you're hovering here, and what I want to do is increase this tooltip to be something like I've been working on here for this, where we got the same kind of thing, and then we also show which upgrades you have, and I think they're just gonna be crystals or something like that. And we're gonna also show like what they're actually doing in terms of, you know, what they're upgrading. Also, I'm thinking of maybe having the spells not be like abstract spells, but being actual, you know, I don't know. By the way, how about the music volume? Is it okay, or is it too loud still? So we're gonna work on the UI, make sure it's easy to understand what's actually going on. Maybe make some UI mock-ups of how we want it to look in the end, and then maybe apply those. Because I think it's hard to evaluate the system at this stage. So let's pick up. Actually, let's just cheat. Who cares? Let's buy the rail. No, we're not cheating. We gotta feel it. Why am I getting the same thing all the time? Because I have turned off randomize. Cool. Let's pick up the rail and go. So another thing we gotta figure out is this little random here. It's gonna give me a random upgrade. And oh, my aim! Shit. That was a crit. That's 2 crits. I think the rail crits a little bit too often. Like it's got like 20% or something crit, and that's probably too high. So here we can pick an upgrade. It's also really annoying with the text showing through there. Can we fix that real quick before we do this run? We have the spell selector here, and the container is said forced to expand. Do not do that. That should work. Okay, let's try again. Oh, let's go rail and then sacrifice and then blizzard and then exit. So we're gonna pick this route because that gives us an upgrade for free here, because we're gonna finish this room. I would be really surprised if we didn't. There we go. Oh, did we take damage? Oh, look at that. We also have a little bit high HP. More like testing stuff. From recording footage. Rail blizzard, let's go. We're gonna go this way, but then I don't know. Done a blizzard, blizzard. Come at me, bat bros. There we go. One more. Nice. The map, I can show you a little bit about it. I'm actually, it's a variation of random walk. The question is now, do we want a random one after a fight, or do we want to buy one? Let's do this one, get a random one, pick another one up, and then heal. So we can do like a little bit of the same map every time, by the way. Yeah. Wait. Is it always... What? I'm getting different... okay, this is a different map. I thought I didn't... I don't have Blizzard to go back on. Yay! Yeah, without that, it's really annoying. So I'm gonna go this way, and we got a hard room down there, and that's gonna be annoying. Yeah, the map is made up of like these floor tiles. You can almost see how big they are, like this. And then I have a system which, like, the floor tiles have different types. So there could be pit or tall wall or just floor. And then on each direction it's gonna be like a transition between floor and pit, for example. Max HP, let's put that on the rail, it doesn't matter. And this is worthless, unfortunately, because it's a spell. What? We could have bought something. wasn't at all worthless. But we gotta fix so that it doesn't spawn the rail. It's a big guy. There's so many things I want to fix here. The enemy spawning algorithm is not feeling right. This is not the hard room, is it?
In a lake of emotions, I give birth to the melodies and words with sweet devotion. I got so much, but
I think the game is really hard at this point. It's like pretty early too, so even if this is the hard room, it's too hard. Like if it's marked as a hard one. It's also hard to see the blockers there, or like this thing in the shadow. Not sure what to do with that. So max HP, we can get another max HP upgrade. Let's put that on the dash. So one of the things I don't do at this point is what? Okay. Is that I don't limit the number of upgrades you can have on a specific spell. Never played Neon Abyss. Isn't it is it a platformer? Or are you talking about the not the level or but the map generation? Then I got another slightly different approach for that. We can talk about that. Are you talking about this or? So haste. I'll put that on rail 2. Ah, it's still at 3%, so maybe we're fine with the with the stuff. So never going to the shop because we got max HP obviously, and then heal. Why am I getting only spells in here? There are no upgrades that could work here? I mean, the everything shop is misconfigured. Could that be it? Let's go to shop room. It's gonna be interesting to see if I can actually code with this this keyboard here. So it says here everything is spell, but I don't include. Let's break this up into lines. Oops. We're gonna have a lot of that because there's a slight difference in the layout of my keyboard. The new one has how should I put this? Usually I had like on my pinky I have like on the furthest down I used to have tab and I used to press it with this, but now there's no key there. And then we got shifts, like one shift is one up and then it's backspace and then it's escape. No, it's shift, backspace, tab and escape on my pinky, and so I gotta relearn to put tab where tab is, should be. It's gonna be hard. Shift is not a problem. Cool. So we want to have the spell mod and spell in the everything shop. Blessing shop is just spell mods. Upgrades is spell mods. So go ahead and say that blessings. Why does it do that? Why doesn't it put this? Doesn't matter. this is a little bit like not... Here it also bakes spells and everything. Which means I gotta actually split this up too. For the sake of readability, let's put this here and remove spell mods from the spell shop. Something like that. That should be good. Grenade Toss Blizzard is nice. This is also a thing. I don't really check the height on those. I think Grenade Toss has to have a much lower frequency if it's gonna be at all competitive or balanced with the other stuff. I'm gonna say fast recharge on the thing there. Missed. Think up. Die. Yay. Okay, next level. Shop. Now let's see if it worked. Didn't work at all. This should be an everything shop. Nothing matched. Oh, of course. I can do and. I gotta do or. Let's see where I got that there. So I gotta do something like this. I think I gotta learn how to... That's backspace. That's delete. That's backspace. This is tab. Okay. So I do have built into my keyboard a whole bunch of layers that does different things. I've got to learn to press right thumb and D with my... That is the same as tab. Cool. So, see if that fixes things. So how does the Neon Abyss map work? So another run with the same stuff? Sure. Let's go this way and see if this one works. Yeah, the grenade toss is a little bit too strong. I think that should be like more of a not a primary weapon, more like a secondary. So you can use that more as in combination with something else. So maybe quite a bit lower or slower. Ah, look. But it's still... This is not... This should be... No upgrades. Okay. So, and this is an everything shop. Not a spell shop. Everything is... Type is either spell or spell mod. But I only got spells. Wait, what's going on? So we're gonna do another one of those. Again. Sorry, it's gonna be a little bit shaky with the so now we also check that if spell if a thing isn't a spell, then it's fine, but it could also be that it doesn't yeah, that should work. Can purchase. I actually don't think this would fix it. Let's do that so there's no ambiguity there. I feel like whenever I shoot that, nothing should survive. If I do that. Crit multiplier, whatever. Like, it doesn't feel like I care that much about my upgrades, which is a bad thing. They're not interesting enough, probably. Like, why didn't it... But I think the problem is one of these don't kill, and maybe two rarely hits. Here we can still pick up... Oh, cool. The Nova takes 0.5 seconds or something. So if we buy faster recharge... Oh, we can't put that on the Nova. Shit. We put it on the... Arcane Shards, maybe? On the haste on the Arcane Shards. It shoots a little bit faster. Do we pick up Blizzard, put it here? If we can afford it. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. I can... Yeah, and also, like, I don't necessarily like the way the shotgun is implemented here. So you can either like hold it in and shoot Like that. But when you release, all your charges are thrown out. Oh no, we're down to 2%. We're not charging. Shit. Oh well. Maybe we'll have to go without a face cam. So we want to go heal. And there's a spell shop, and spell shops are not good for us. The other is we gotta go this way. See if we can Okay, we made short work of that. Five HP, last wave. Oh, we made it. Nice. Now we heal. And then we go hard level. And also, hey, yeah. Yeah, maybe we should fake. Or actually what we should do is remove the thing that does the... Ugh. Shit. 15 HP. Looking good. But that's... No! Bullshit! Hard levels are still too hard, I think. So, question... Yeah, let's remove that shotgun thing. I don't like it. It's not, doesn't feel good. Library, shop items, cane bolt, burst on release. Gone. Let's apply this. I think it's a while ago. Right. So now we've been fooling around for a bit. Let's get down to it. I think we should have specific slots on the dagger or on the items. Right now you can do a lot of, like, you can stack these how many as you want. So the question is, like, do I add a bunch of slots in here somehow on like the spell? Yeah, like a... Hey, Spies with the raid. Welcome, Spies. How was your stream? What are you doing? Just because we got raided, I want to show you the game. This is Robes, codename Robes. It's a roguelike, action roguelike. Tried URP. And went back afterwards, or what was the thing? I'm running URP and VFX Graph actually. It's I don't know if it's worth it or anything right now. Yeah. Heal on crit with rail crits pretty often, so let's use that until I nerf it. Yeah, you are further along than I am by quite a bit. So me switching when I redid this, I did it for performance reasons. Quite a big percentage in what I thought was at least that the performance on Nintendo Switch would be better with URP, and I think it is. Mostly because I have like a million particle effects, and I use the VFX Graph to get like GPU accelerated particles, and those don't tax the system like that tax the Switch at all as much as the Shuriken or the old thing does. This is a spell shop, right? Oh, we got one of those upgrades. Okay. Not necessarily. I use the same particle systems for my... I mean, maybe it's not 1,000 places. But you can definitely... Can you not, like, emit particles? Oh, Thyphorius, can you not emit particles in Shuriken from multiple... Because I guess you're not going to have that many particles actually on the same location. I think I actually saw what this was for when I was raiding you the other day. I don't know, just bake it and bake it into a texture or something. I'm using macOS Monterey. Typhorius. I do have the thing up here. If you're asking about that, that's just a little window manager thing that I wrote myself. No, I don't think that's wrong. I think that's pretty nice. If you wanted to, like, you're a smart guy. You could probably just have a texture. Make a renderer that reads in the vertex shader. Just reads the that texture and renders the particles as camera facing quads. Like, it's not that complicated. Probably do that and update them. Make your own little particle system. If it's not like a super complex one. It's a fun exercise. I've done it before, like GPU particles. Nah, you can do that. You can do that. Not that hard. What do we have? I already forget. Yes, we got that upgrade that gives you a dash. Oh, we got 1.92 HP of health back. Get us out. It's another one. Almost 2. Okay, we survived at least. Thank you. So max HP, let's put it on the dash, whatever. So if we're going for that slot thing, we gotta show those in the little display there, which shows you how many or which spell to apply to, and we gotta show the the other slots, I guess. Not much to choose. We got spells. We're gonna go left after this one. Oh, Mattis. I'm all about the neons. Pinks and cyans. It's like a glowy cyan or a CGA color scheme. I lost my mouse pointer there. Ah. Yeah, cool, man. Thank you for the raid. Have a good one. I'm gonna go for blessings. More charges to the rail. That's big. It's pretty big. Haste. Goes on the rail too. Now it's like, if you hold it, it's too fast. Once, and then hard to argue with max HP. Put it on the dash. Crit multiplier. Would be nice if it could tell us how much crit we get. Cold dash. I don't like cold dash. Cold dash makes it hard to tell what's going on. We gotta figure that one out. There we go. Boom, boom. I think we gotta round the health values a little bit too. Yay, we made it. And now we heal. So, whenever we change it, whenever we do damage, whenever we heal, I guess whenever we... Yeah, let's just round values because this looks super broken. What am I using to make those lasers? It's a line renderer in Unity. Not much to choose. Here we go. I mean, this is weird because we already have Blizzard, so this shouldn't show up here in the Everything Shop. What was the criteria we set for that? So if it's an Everything Shop, it could either be a spell mod or not. Either it's not no spell, or the player spells does not contain the spell. So why does it show up? Strange. So why does Blizzard show up here? Like I can't buy it. That's the other part. Like I can't buy it. And you could just check if the spell is equipped. Because it's the same instance. Instead of doing that, maybe that should work. Now, unfortunately, our run is over. Gotta restart that. Anyways. Oof. I just want to try it, so we're gonna pick up like... Just pick up everything. Arcane shards, dash, Nova, rail. Then we go to the map and then we sheet our way into a shop. And then it shouldn't show us those ever. Yeah, now it doesn't really give us... No spells, but I can see. Spell shop should be pretty much empty. Okay, so it gave us Nova in here. But we already have Nova equipped, so I don't understand. What if we reroll then? Okay, this time it didn't show anything. So my question is, these are not generated. Oh, these are generated at the first time you... Okay, I get it. I get it. So the previous thing probably did work, but when the map was generated, I gotta leave that thinking behind. It's gonna be regenerate everything on entry, I would say. I'm just gonna do that. It doesn't matter. See if this solves it. Pick up all these. We'll go try to find a spell shop and we see if there's anything. Here's a spell shop. Yeah, now it's empty and now that works. Good, okay, so we solved that problem. I'm gonna get something more to drink. Camera is at 1%. I think let's turn the camera off and see if it recovers. I'm gonna do that. And then gonna go into some kind of energy savings mode. Is there such a thing in Android? Power saving mode. We're gonna turn off the screen and then we hope that it's actually charging. Cat. There's 7 hours and 55 minutes until fully charged. Okay. Is it possible to... Like, do I have a port on my hub here that has better charging? Maybe if I pick this cable or something, because that one charges my other phone using check your charger. Okay, that one didn't like that one. Okay, but this works with my Qi charger. And it's been charging my phone really nicely. I guess that port is better. I don't know. We'll just leave it unconnected and see what it's like. Oh, it's only 6 hours, 30 minutes now. We'll see. So, hide the webcam for a bit. So weird, like, why wouldn't it charge? What if I do this? I disconnect it and I put it in my like MacBook charger. Give me a second here. See if it. MacBook charger was like an hour 30 minutes fast charging instead of 7 hours, so I guess that's better. However, whatever. Let's do a camera list for a bit here. Sorry about that. Well, or you're welcome. You don't have to look at my face. Cool. So my thinking is, what if we started with from the visual side and try to mock something up that looks something like this, but pretty, and then we try to make that in Unity, because I mean the code is probably fine. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I do have somewhere. I do have some kind of... Give me a second to find that. Is it this one? Yes. So I kind of started doing this at some point. Hello, Mind Rage! Sorry for not being responsive on Discord. Where's Discord? Oh. What the heck? That Discord. I don't think I leaked anything important there. like a million. It's been a weekend. I do read it. I just it's been hard to focus. We did yesterday. We did Christmas baking, whatever that would be in English. Julbak. So I kind of like how this looks. Now that I see it. Also like this, but it's maybe not. It doesn't have all the stuff. I think this dark color of the text here is too dark. Right. I don't have all the fonts. Okay. I'm gonna go fix that. Defont.com. 04 something it starts with. 04B. No, not fonts.com. What happened? Here it is. Actually, it's one of these. I don't know which one. Just snag them all. And install 21. That was got some nice little glyphs in there. Also this one. Wow, there's so many of them. Okay, let's show all. No. Show in Finder, I guess. I guess we just open them all. Whole bunch of folders. Install it. Install it. Install it. It appears self-screen, but I don't think you care that much. Okay, we got fonts. Must have been one of those. 04B08. Is that not one of the ones we installed? It is. It's right there. There we go. That works. So what I'm thinking is like around the whole like experience of what is this spell bar doing? There are some things that should be obvious. So if I were to name them, first of all, we need to see which spell. I think it's a tablet thing. Which spell? We need to see, and this is like from the icons. Which spell? We need to see if it's available. Those are the Those are the 1 and 2, I would say. See if I can learn how to do that. 3, which is less, is like how many charges? Charges. 4 would be things like cooldown or something. How I've changed all the fonts in Unity. I use TextMesh Pro and I changed the fonts. It's just you can import fonts in Unity. I'm not actually using a pixel font in Unity right now for readability reasons. But I may want to for style. I'm not sure. By the way, like 2 months ago, I started going to the gym, and I stopped like my regular walks. I used to walk an hour a day, or sometimes an hour and a half, and then I stopped eating nicely, and now I'm up like a little bit over 5 kilos from when I started. I guess part of that is just increased muscle mass, but not all of it. I've been living on like sandwiches and pizza. So now I gotta freaking, like, until Christmas I gotta be a little bit better with that. Let's stop the sandwich thing. I kind of like the look of these spells too. So how do we show that something is not off cooldown, or like is on cooldown? I guess it should be really obvious. This one is on cooldown according to this, but it's not like, if you look at it at a glance, it doesn't look like this one is that much. I didn't exactly intend for this to be the focus here, but I'm thinking like this one should be like outlined in black or overlaid in black or something, so it's really obvious. Like almost to this degree. It's like black outline. And when it comes back, it should flash white, I think. We can also like put that in there and then use that color as highlight for the... We gotta have better button prompts, I don't know. Yeah. Of course. It's better. This one is also having some kind of fire on it to show that it's ready. I'm not sure I'm not sure if I'm ready to commit to that. It does look cool, but it's also weird that these are all different colors. Like, why would there not be the same? I don't understand that. Let's roll that back. Now it's more. They're more like connected now. I don't think I need a particle effect. In Photoshop, we're also bound to the pixel grid. We're not at all bound to the pixel grid in the game, so we can make them slightly bigger, slightly smaller, to push them like not just down vertically, but also into the screen. And also, I think like pushing. I'm gonna do this. Temporarily, I'm gonna put a layer over here that just does that, and I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Like, it should be obvious here. But also, I'm thinking. I've got to incorporate that charges concept in here too. Do I have like transparency on? Oh, I'm drawing it on the wrong layer. Never mind. So also have these like cut off corners. Are they actually necessary for the look, or sorry? So we want to kind of cut this up into different pieces. Some of them are going to be filled in. No. Fill those in. Maybe these two are not charged. Do we want to add like a little highlight to the little fuckers? Oh, sorry, language. That's better, I think, at least. Then we can have little connecting pieces like that, and then we outline everything with the dark blackish thing. That's not it. It stands out from the background. Yeah, sure. I would say probably I'm interested in rounding up the corners a little bit like that. Could see, but yes. Easier if we didn't have to think about well, we don't have to think about the pixel grid. Assume they're the same size. Also add a shade to them like this. Further kind of make it look a little bit more polished, I don't know. Alternative only. Because that is an alternative, and then just a black for the other one. Yeah, maybe. This one, but slightly less. So we split this up into like the actual icon and then several connecting pieces. Bar could be smaller in height, we could try that. Be 1 pixel less. The other part I want to do is actually somehow show it on top of the head. So for example, this, I don't know, this is probably not the spell, but let's say we had the arcane bolt. I want to do something like showing the actual bolts hanging over the head of the player. Like you have a bunch of them like this, and then they kind of shoot out from there, because that would probably be cool. So what's the say that we have this whoops, we have this pop-up here. How do you actually say you want to sell the spell or de-equip one of the upgrades or something like that? And also you want to do that with the controller. How the heck do we do that? That's the follow-up question on this. Come on, can you not pick this? This is the right layer. This would also be a little bit weird because maybe you have another spell that also has charges. How do I like have both of them? I'm not sure. Is there a group for this? There is. Let's hide this tooltip group and let's start just sketching our own, like, how we could do the tooltip. So one thing I'm thinking is, like, you can hover over those and get the tooltip, but if you want to do something with it, you gotta kind of pause the game and enter another menu or something. Maybe when you pause the game, the big menu appears here in the center, and then you can kind of go down here. It doesn't feel quite right either. One idea would be you pause the game, you zoom in around the player character, and then you get some kind of diegetic UI where you would like point to the left hand, the right hand, the back, or whatever. I'm not sure. It's all background here also. Like, oh, DV, yeah. Could see this being darker. Oh, also this, like, maybe breaking up the health bar into hearts is not a terrible idea. Because it's just easier to know that you have 5 hearts than that you have like 75 of something. It's easier to see like when you're let's say you want to use sacrifice, it's easier to do like show the icon of 3 hearts or a 3 and then a heart. It kind of makes it make it look better, I think. Maybe doing some pixel hearts that do some beating animation. But oops, wrong layer. So I like this little health bar too. Flashing effects, yeah. I gotta have that annoying beat. Yeah, and fade the edges of the screen with a pink something. Crying baby Mario? No, thank you. Sounds terrible. Yeah, these ones. They would be like I see the specific spell is like a cold or a it shoots these ice spells, so it's like icicles floating over your head, and then you just send them, and then it would be easy to see when they're like respawning and stuff. I'm gonna go on lunch soon here. We didn't actually do a lot of the things I thought we would do, but I guess that's fine. Let's worry about it too much. Yeah, or Diablo 3 has something like that too, and World of Warcraft, which is probably where I stole it from. Is there a number, a pixel, like, what's the size of this? It's 23, so it's an odd number, which means you're always gonna have issues. Now it's an odd number again. And this is not going to be 4, it's going to be something else. I don't know. I'm doing maybe. But 24 is a good, nice, computery number. Just getting used to the keyboard. Cheat it by like making this uneven in some way. Maybe that's a way to spice it up a little bit. Nah, didn't look good. Okay, I would consider also maybe have a brighter, because it feels like it's clashing a little bit with the... I wouldn't go here. It's too much. I don't know. So maybe there is a pause menu and a another menu which comes up. Say you're using a controller, it's the Switch controller. You got plus and minus. Those are two different menus. Both pause the game, but like minus will put you in selecting one of these spells. So it's like, say you have this spell selected, it's gonna be like a white outline. Show this one is selected. You get a silence. Wait. So we get some kind of marker here that shows this one is selected, and now we're getting the kind of the tooltip here. Maybe it's like this. I think it should be wider. And then we're gonna have the icon is already there, so we don't need to waste space on that. And then we're gonna have our like text thing. Let's make it white to start with, and we're gonna type out like this is gonna be the supernova spell or something. A little bit of padding there. We do like projectiles in all directions. And now we have a little bit of a line height issue. And then we don't have enough difference between the title and the description size. So pick the other one of the other 04B things. They're all on top here, which is nice. This might be the one. It just got a probably like a 8 pixel. And we do like, what's this? Why does it feel like it's stretched vertically? 'Cause it isn't. Should it be bigger? No. These pixel fonts have like an optimal. It does look like it's 9 points for this guy. Yo, Lawrence, what's up? We can maybe style this a little bit. Nice. Measure color. This color. It's also pretty hard to read this. This font is not perfect. Let's assume this is not going to be a pixel font or something. And then we'll look at the mock-ups I did. I'm thinking of having little icons right next to each other things. So it could be like, type out crit, and then we have some kind of numbers here. So it's like 8%, and then plus 150% damage or something. It's really hard to tell. Not a fan of these percentage signs. Also not a fan of this. Should we just bite the bullet and go white and like accent it with the pink? The division sign there is real hard to follow. Also, let's see if we can figure out like a crit could be like a dagger or something. This would be the layer to draw on. Let's see. For ease of recognizability, maybe they're in a square and then there's some kind of I don't have a lot of space here. If I'm going for this resolution, for sure might be effective. Maybe bigger then? Give ourselves a few more pixels to work with here. Like this. I wanted to look like a dagger stabbing something, but it's maybe. Probably should be like a square. Do I allow myself one shade of or even more? Maybe it's easier to draw if I don't have to. Shoulders. Could be signified also by the color, I guess. So let's say this is crit. It's a little bit big in relation to the text maybe, but I don't see a way to if we had crit and then we had, let's say, what else do we have that we can upgrade? Like haste? Would be like a clock symbol. Symbol on the right side, yeah, maybe. These don't have to, they just have to be recognizable. They don't have to be, like you don't have to see exactly what they mean. That could be a clock, right? And then I use that for accenting. Do I use it as a shadow? Okay. Looks a little bit like a bomb too. It gets annoying when there's not a single center pixel. That could be a thing that we think about, but I have the same issue with the, or the opposite issue of the top one now, that one is not centered. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. When it's too wide. I don't think I want to make it 3 wide. That's kind of like, well, maybe we can just, well, struggling a little bit with the new keyboard here. That could be crit. I don't know. Never enough. It is. There is a time when there is enough pixels. grab this guy. I'll be it over. Call this like haste. And we do like this is like an interval, so it's gonna be a number of seconds. 0.25 s. Oh, s and 5 is the exact same. Unfortunately, do I line it to the right like that? I think I do. If I also actually there's a way to if I use tab here, I can actually have tab stops. I think. Can I not in Photoshop? Maybe I can. I don't care. I just another thing I'm thinking is, what if this had another color? Like maybe this greenish could be haste. This one, and we color shuffle it over here. I'm not precise enough in my... In this case, actually, it would be a cooldown. Or maybe recharge. It would be nice to get S in there, but S is not a distinct, not distinct from 5, and there is no lowercase in this font, which is gonna be a recurring theme, I'd say. What is the resolution of this? Is this? This is 480 by 270. And then we have like the slots where we can increase. Here's a new one. Like if I press shift after I start drawing, it doesn't work as I'm used to in Photoshop. I'm not sure if that's me forgetting how it used to be on Mac, and now I'm back on Mac. But or if it's an actual like thing they updated. Like I think I used to be able to like start drawing and then hold shift to kind of snap it to a direction. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not the case at all. So what I want to do is insert some kind of line here and maybe shade these two areas differently. Not really. We don't have to worry about vertical space here. So let's not be precious about it. Instead, use as much vertical space and horizontal to some degree. Why doesn't it like, oh, there we go. These are the stats, and then we gotta have the spell slots. What config? I'm using the pen tool or the pencil tool. That's pretty much it. Yeah, some definition to these. Maybe a shadow. We're gonna pick a color. Apply the exact same on that one, maybe. Where's shadow? So what I'm thinking is, we have a couple of things we want to do in this menu. We want to be able to move them left and right and swap them with different things. So maybe there's a toolbar or something that shows us how we can achieve that. Yeah. Mostly 1 pixel, but not necessarily. Like I do this all the time, like picking different sizes or whatever. We're gonna have some kind of slots here for the upgrades or the mods. Yeah, that's probably. We're gonna have more than 5. Probably gonna have 5. I think that's a good number. Too wide. Pretty close, but not quite. There we go. It doesn't want me to. It doesn't matter. I don't even know if I'm gonna use pixel fonts for this. I duplicated something. Don't do that. Could not duplicate it, but I want to delete it. Okay, so in these now we wanna emphasize the ones that are filled up. Let's say we have 2 filled up and a couple that aren't. We want to like this really dark one. No. Okay, so here we put in some kind of gemstones. How do we pixel art gemstones? There'll be a uneven one maybe in here. It's hard to make them. They're gonna look sharp somehow, or they gotta look sharp somehow. Maybe like this. Oh, Sekras, coffee bean. Try to make little facets, maybe. And have highlights. Do you have any highlights? Yeah, this is brighter. Oops. Backlight maybe? Never really learned how to do this. Looks not too bad. Whoops. That's good enough for mock-up, I would say. That's one. Do we have different colors? I'll make one in this other one. Maybe this one is more of a circular opal, kind of how they are usually. So like this maybe. A little, that transparent shadow that comes up in the I have no idea what I'm doing. Could like highlight with another color to make them look a little bit more interesting, maybe. Look in this direction. Fortunately, this one is pretty close, so maybe this one has like little sparkles in it. Cool, that looks good. Question is, do I want slightly more rounded? Oh, maybe asymmetrically rounded shit could be cool. I feel like I want to put in another one in here just for the sake of it. Also, I like this. Happy little accidents. Let's put in one that has this really some kind of striking green. Pressing T instead of whatever it is, G. It became a little bit too big. Those two are gonna look really similar if you have to kind of see them right next to each other, like decide which one, or when they're not right next to each other, probably even worse. But I guess they will always, when it's important, when you're making decisions, they will be from the other side. So it's like, you know, it's more you select where you put them rather than which one it is. You could put up the window navigator panel to get the non-zoom pushing in and out. I know. I also do this, but it's a reflex. Like I'm sorry if it's it is a little bit annoying to look at. But I often do this. So you go like arrange and then new window. This is the one I'm using mostly for that purpose, because it's nice because you can actually paint in this one too. Wait, S. Ooh. So one of those, often like zoomed out. Come on, G. This one a little bit more zoomed out with like 200% or something. Over there. It's behind the shack now, of course. Let's put it up there. Maybe. Yeah, it's one of those things that I like to do. What I was hoping to do with this is to reuse these icons to tell what each of these did. But I don't think I will be able to. And this is like a tooltip, and then I want to put another tooltip in there. Let's do 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna take a break. Work here. So, is it possible to sell upgrades to make room for other stuff, or is it a thing that you kind of slot it in and then it's done? Can you only do it at specific places, maybe in the map? Trying to design language that a little bit. In Hades, you can sell your boons. Yep. This whole thing is to make shopping more interesting in the game. Like I'm adding this so you can buy more things for the express purpose of increasing the amount of shopping you will do during a run. Before you could buy 5 upgrades for the whole thing. Now it's like 4 times 5. But they're gonna be generally a little bit smaller in terms of amount of upgrade you get. Maybe we should find a more blue color for this. Deeper blue, slightly desaturated. Bring it up, not too much. Sure. Yeah, or in the next run or whatever. But it's also... I don't... If I want to encourage people to buy, it would be discouraging if you couldn't change your mind later. If that makes sense, I'm not sure. Should I do something to show that these are less, like these aren't selectable? Oh. Or filled out, I guess. So we have now pressed a button to get into this mode where we can know more about this specific spell. Then we can move it left and right between the different ones to swap them with the one to the left and to the right. There is no meta progression in this game yet, at least. I think maybe never. We'll see. Oh, Cupcake. Yeah, there is an actual game. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but yeah, this is how the game looks, roughly. Look, bugs. I'm just working on the UI a little bit here. So anyway, you do that, and then you can press up and select these. What happens then? Do we show like sell with B or something? So we can have one of these selected. So whatever, this is now selected to show this, and then we press up. This becomes unselected. Like come on. we take away this border, and instead we select this guy. Now this one is selected. Just trying to mock up the UX for this. Do we make space for a sell button? Or, yeah, whatever. And then we have some kind of button prompt here. Also, we want to know what this does, so maybe what we do is we should have done this from the start, where we have a little bit of space down here to show what this one does, or do we put it somewhere else? At least we need to know the name of it. I'm not a big fan of having like pop-ups inside of pop-ups. Maybe this one moves up slightly. Another pop-up to the right. I'm gonna be radical here and just merge this so we can do this more easily. These guys, we want them merged too. What if we just did this and had enough space down here to kind of click and drag to grab the spell card and drop it in the cell icon that pops up above. Yeah, there could be a way of doing it, but I don't think that's the way we want to do it here. Let's see. So here, I'm kind of just creating this little UI element where I'm almost thinking of this as tabs. But it's not a lot of space to type shit in. So if we want to type out like the name and then have another one of these, you can see there's not a lot of space. Is Gamby now? What? Yeah, you're probably right. You can slide it around. You can probably do that. Pixel art UIs, they're so much fun. There's never any issues. pull it down, and then let's bring up our text tool, and it says like add charges or something. Why is it not showing up? Oh. It's gonna have some, let's call it like multiplicity plus 3 charges or something. And there is actually, it's not too bad. Could just give it a tiny bit more vertical. I agree, Jersey. However, this is so hard to read for a lot of people. I'm scared I'm gonna put people off with the pixel fonts, but it's okay. I'm also not sure I'm going to go with pixel fonts, so we'll see. Love the pixel fonts. It's good, I guess. Also, we don't have. Just pull this up quite a bit this time. We're gonna wait. What? Yeah, it's not a simple thing. Would rather not do that, but Loop Hero does that in a pretty decent way. Loop Hero pixel font selection. They do have a hard to read font though. This looks not that good. Dyslexia friendly fonts and high-res fonts. You can do different ones. See how this one looks. Okay, whatever. You watch on YouTube. Trailer. Okay. Haven't played enough of this, but it's a really cool game. And localization, yes. So you got to make something that works also for like Japanese text and so on. I did do this in Hells of the Demons with just pixel fonts, and that was hard. But you know what? This is coming along. Got dropped a little bit of shading on that guy, and then what's the last one we want to do? Let's have the number of charges here. Charges. White, and then we do like 5. This one's gonna be pink. You do 5x. Sure. I guess I'm gonna so recharge and charges are actually related, so maybe they have the same kind of color. I was thinking to have something like 3 dots or something for charges. Now, of course, it's gonna be... Come on. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong key. Wait. Oh, it's... They're gonna be representing these, so I'm not sure exactly how to. Look like little lies. Yeah, it's not too bad. So the question is like, now that I have these, do I put those in here somehow? Or how do I handle, because this one increases the number of charges. Oh shit, I actually forgot I baked that. More visible. Okay, I think I'm running up against losing some energy or needing some more energy here, so I'm gonna go grab some lunch, and then I might come back. Could highlight or flash the word charges up above. Yes, that's an idea. Like, yeah, it highlights it. It kind of gives it a little box here or something. Kind of say, or maybe it's a thing that does this somehow. We got to think about how to code this. And how do I say remove? I'm thinking you could sell spells, but you can only remove gems once you buy them. That looks better. Keep pressing the wrong keys. That's probably a sign that it's time for a break. Yeah, kind of short, 2.5 hour stream this morning. Could see going longer if I get started earlier. onto the gym. Looks weird when it's selected. It's okay. It looks okay. Are these gonna look small inside of the shop too? I don't know. But yeah, probably what's gonna happen is we're gonna take this, we're gonna move it up, and then we're gonna make more space and have a button to sell. Press A to sell or something. Or like X or a button that you can actually click. Ooh. Anyway, I'm gonna go. So let's raid someone here. Facer. Could be fun. Luke Wolf. Let's try it.
With this album, I want to tell you the story of the Wolf Walker, an imaginary universe created with and forming fans.
Oh,
so please
ads! Then you're gonna see another ad once we get the raid going. Annoy. Anyway, be nice. Hugs and kisses. See you around. Bye-bye. Okay, raid doesn't... Okay.